Hello, Sagittarius. This is Gypsy Spirit here with you, ready to do your tarot reading for January 28th through February 3rd, 2024. I've already pulled your tarot and oracle cards, so let's go ahead and get started. Just let me say that this is a general reading, so some of it may resonate, some of it may not. Hang on to what you wish to hang on to and let go of the rest. If you want your own personal reading, you can get that. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. But let's take a look. I keep notes from what happened last week in your reading. And last week, it was about you coming to life. And this week, I see that, yes, you are coming to life. The Knight of Swords is telling me there's conflict. And you are cutting through it. You're getting through it. Please remember, we're also in a full moon. But the Knight of Swords here is telling me that you are flying on high ground here, getting some clarity and how to make your way into working through this conflict. And you're doing it at a pace that is good for you. And I'm here to tell you to continue to keep working. Strategizing how you're going to continue to get through this conflict, whatever it may be. Could be a job situation, relationship situation, whatever that, I'm not sure. It's, again, general reading. You pick your story, that you are coming to life and figuring out things, how to deal with the situation. But also, you have the Map card. And this is an interesting card. It says, I'm making a choice. So there is something that through all of this that you're going through, this conflict that you're going through, you are needing to make a choice about something. And I'm going to get to that in just a minute. I'm going to hold that card. Let's not forget we got this card, because I'm going to come back to it. We also have a Six of Wands. So yes, there have been some breakthroughs, some clarity on how to get through this conflict that you're in, how to move forward and do it as peacefully and moving into a more positive direction. There has been some things that you could pat yourself on the back for, some clarity. But with the Six of Wands, it's telling me, and it is in reverse, it is telling me that there is a lot more work to be done. Don't pat yourself on the back yet. Just continue moving forward. Now, let's start to make our way into that card here that we got, making a decision, making a choice. You're on a path right now, and you can make a good choice or you can make a bad choice. And let me tell you, you're getting ready to make a bad choice. I mean, why do I know this? Because we got the High Priestess in reverse, and you're not listening. You are not listening, okay? You got to listen to universe. You've got to spend some time in meditation. Be quiet for a little while. That's what this Knight of Swords is all about. It's not about rushing into something. It's about taking your time and listening to what your spirit guides, what your higher divine is saying. Your High Priestess, she's the one who's got the blueprint to your life journey, and you need to listen to it. So, and that being said, yeah, you know what? If you don't listen to her, I always tell people you do have two choices to make. And I was just listening to Stairway to Heaven earlier today, and as I was listening to it, I was like, wow, I really do appreciate this song, because in the song it says, while you're on the path, I can't go word for word, but after you've made a choice, you can always change the path you're on. Okay, Okay, so I'll have to look at the lyrics, but yeah. So this is about making a choice. So yes, you are facing a dilemma about making a choice on something, and if you're not listening to your higher divine, it may not, the choice that you make may not be in your best interest. Okay, but let me say something. Reflecting on those lyrics, there's still time to change the road you're on. Um, if you make the decision that you feel that you know that you did on your own and did not listen to your higher divine, listen to the high priestess, you can still change your road. You can still change the decision. Okay. Um, I'll give you a good example. I got married back in 1997. I got married, and there was a lot of red flags before I got married, and my higher divine was telling me, don't do this, don't do this, you need to get out, just don't. The day before my wedding, or 2 days before my wedding, I knew that this was a bad decision that I was getting ready to make, but I went through with it because invitations already been sent. People were, coming into town. They were making plans to be at this wedding. I didn't want to disappoint anybody, but so I got married, and yeah, I mean, I had a beautiful son that came out of the marriage. But the thing is at some point in time after the marriage, I realized that I needed to get out of it. Otherwise, I was going to die in early age. So I needed to get out of it. So I changed the road that I was on, even though my higher divine, that little voice inside of me was telling me, don't do this. This is a mistake. I went ahead and did it anyway. But down the road, I was able to change my path. And it wasn't easy, but I did. I changed, and now I took the right road. When you take that wrong road, the road that you really are not supposed to be on, and you're not listening to your higher divine, you're going to learn some lessons. And really, the way I see it is that when we don't listen to our higher divine and decide to be stubborn and do it anyway, or go down the path we're really not supposed to be on, even though we know that we're not supposed to be on that path, there's a lesson in it you need to learn. And so maybe you need to go down that path so that you can learn that lesson. So that when you get on when you change the course you're on, then you'll understand and be able to appreciate it more and make better decisions. So that's how I see that. But I feel like, yeah, you are getting some insight on how to deal with this conflict, but you're not listening to your higher divine, and perhaps you're getting ready to do something that may not be in your best interest, or may hold you back to something even more greater. So let's take a look at your flower card, which is the hibiscus, and it's unity. Okay, you're spiritually connected to everyone through God. Use this sacred bond to heal your family, friends, and yourself. So yeah, whatever is going on in your life, and again, this is a general reading. It could be about a relationship, employment, or starting something new, or going into something that you've never been in before, some sort of conflict or something, and you're just really having a hard time trying to get the clarity that you need. And you're making some progress, but there's still a lot more progress to make. And finding, being uplifted by, or surrounding yourself around people that will edify you and lift you up. That's always key. So the unity card, the hibiscus, is what's coming at you. But with all this being said, I love your angel card. It's Vanessa. And I can't wait to read to you what she has to say. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So you need to ask yourself, whatever the situation is, and making this decision, what is going to bring you closer to your higher divine? Don't get trapped in thinking with your ego. Allow your spirit to come into alignment with your high priestess and get your information or your wisdom from that before you make a decision. I hope this helps, Sagittarius. Again, if you would like your own personal reading, you can go to my website that's listed in the box below, and it will give you instructions on the website how to get your reading. Also, if you like this video or would like to subscribe to my channel, please hit the like button and the subscribe button but when you hit the subscribe button, you'll get a notice every time I put out videos. And in the meantime, just, take care of yourself. Just don't rush into anything. Continue to allow yourself and your guides to give you that clarity that you need in the situation. I can't wait to talk to you again next week. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.